My son. A terrible darkness has returned to our world. As before, it seeks to annihilate everything that we hold dear. I go to face it, knowing I may not return.
They're coming! They're coming back!
All my life I have lived by the sword. I've seen kingdoms burn, and watched brave heroes die in vain. It's been difficult for me to trust after losing so much. But from you, I have learned patience, tolerance, and faith. Open fire! Anduin, I now believe, as you do, that peace is the noblest aspiration. But to preserve it, you must be willing to fight.
So, these people are around here, doomsayers.
Hey there.
You talk to them, and they give you one of these. A blackened pamphlet. A great day comes. Our lives are fleeting, our accomplishments are dust, our existence is pain. Sargeras seeks to free us from this torment. This is your only chance to take your place at his side and have a true, lasting impact on the cosmos. An eternity of servitude is better than a flash of freedom. If you are worthy, the Burning Legion will accept you, train you, empower you, and set you loose upon all existence. And if you are not worthy, your passing will be quick. So yeah, I think that has to tie in with that new intro we got. Pretty excited about that. I'm gonna go ahead and get some stuff. I don't need that pamphlet anymore. So you may notice that we have a blinking thing down here. Our talents got reset, so we get to choose some new ones. Let's take a look at what we got. Increases your damage by 18%, but I can no longer use call pets, so I'll be a loner, hence the name Lone Wolf. Using our... well, hold on a second. Let me, Oh, I can buy griffins from you. Interesting. Okay.
He's on it, friend. Go with honor, friend.
Actually, hold on a second. Where's my quests? So it looks like this got reworked a little bit. That's cool. Okay, so Heap of Stranglethorns, so yeah, we're gonna want to go down there.
Well met. Life bless you.
So while we're heading on down there, let's take a look. We got Steady Focus. Use an Arcane Shot or Multi-Shot 3 times in a row. Increases my focus regeneration by 25% for 12 seconds. Okay, I'm usually done with most battles before, like, the second shot is done, though. Sometimes the second shot has to be fired. Aimed Shot, Arcane Shot, Marked Shot, and Multi-Shot have 20% increased critical strike chance against targets above 80% health, and those critical strikes deal an additional 30% damage over 8 seconds. I think I like this, actually. We'll go for that. You can see that some of my stuff is missing here. Lock and Load. Your ranged auto attacks have an 8% chance to trigger Lock and Load, causing your next 2 aim shots to cost no focus and be instant. That would be pretty cool. Fires a black arrow at the target, dealing 916 shadow damage over 8 seconds and summoning a dark minion to taunt it for the duration. When you kill an enemy, the remaining cooldown on black arrow will reset. True Aim. Each successive arcane shot or aim shot fired at the same target increases the damage those shots deal to the target by 2%, stacking up to 8 times. Limit 1 target. I think I like this better, actually. Indeed. So possibly just start off with that. Let's see. Well, where's my other stuff? Hold on. Also, looks like this has been reworked a little bit, and I got a notice saying that there's some items that are specialized for us now, but let's see. Here it is. We are in Marksmanship. So we got Arcane Shot and Aimed Shot. So this says it's a placeholder for level 60 talented active ability. Well, I'm not level 60 yet, so we'll go ahead and get that off the hotbar. Ooh, Bursting Shot. What's this? Fires an explosion of bolts at all enemies in front of you, knocking them back, disorienting them for 4 seconds, and dealing 79 physical damage. Okay. So this would be a great escape tactic. Right along with what is now number 5. So probably put you there. Okay. Acceleration heals you for 50% of maximum health. That'd be cool to have. Eagle Eye, Disengage, Counter Shot, Concussive Shot, Feign Death. Okay. Rapidly fires shots at all targets with your Hunter's Mark. I was afraid of this. I think the update's doing something funky, and whenever I fly to an area, it never lands. Also, I forgot to check my mail. We'll see if it finally catches up. Okay, there we go. Last time it was taking forever and it eventually kicked me because it said I was unresponsive. So this new update's got some things to work out. Oh. The Appearances tab shows all the item appearances you can use for transmogrification. Right-click to favorite an appearance. Control-click to view it on your character. Okay, so this is the only one I got. So I can change my appearances. Interesting. Where was I just at? Here I was. So Marked Shot. Let's see. Rapidly fire shots at all targets with your Hunter's Mark, dealing 501 physical damage and making them vulnerable for 30 seconds. When they're vulnerable, damage taken from Marked Shot and Aimed Shot increased by 25%. Yeah, 25%. Okay. So this shot, this fire shots at everything with my Hunter's Mark. And my Hunter's Mark is just a passive thing. My auto shots have a chance to cause my next arcane shots to apply Hunter's Mark. Okay. So this would be a cool thing to have there, I suppose. And I think that's it. Yeah, got a few new things. That's interesting. Yeah, I forgot to find a mailbox. Let's see, where do we need to go? So for this quest, also because of the new update, I don't have my add-ons enabled right now. I have to find Zanzil's formulation for one of Zanzil's followers in the ruins of Aberaz. So that's down here. This is no longer filled in blue. I wonder if that's intentional or a glitch. I think it looks interesting anyway. I think I also have to mess with the UI some. Okay. Oh, that was interesting. I'm definitely going to have to get used to that. I don't know why they were still glowing. Hello. You, can jump.
I need to get closer.
Can I not? I guess I can't move while using this spell anymore. So this is an instant strike. Creates 5 focus. Yeah, there are definitely some UI things to figure out. And... oh. Hold on, is there a quest over here? Why, I do think there is. A half-buried bottle. Also, I found that when I was trying to engage in pet battles with pets I didn't have, I don't know if they were new pets or just pets I didn't have in general, like new as in newly introduced, I wasn't able to really complete those. They kind of hung there, which is weird. Inside the bottle you find a note which reads in fairly good handwriting, "To any that can aid me, please, my need for help is dire. A great beast holds me captive on an island in the South Seas. The stars at night are foreign to me and obscured by the jungle trees, but on the clearest days I see a shoreline to the northwest, and what seem to be large sailing ships to the southwest. I beg of you, my would-be savior, please help me." Yeah, very well written. So one of the things I miss is having the nameplates be colored based upon whether they are useful for a quest.
I don't have a target.
So this creates focus and it deals damage. That is pretty cool. I gotta find more of these guys. Let's see. Interface has some new things, by the way. So, use a larger nameplate style. Nameplates by default are only shown in combat. Click this to show all nameplates all the time. If you are a tank, the enemy's nameplate flashes when you lose aggro on it. Add health and resource below your character. Nah, I don't need that because I got that up there. So, NPC names. Quest NPCs, there we go. That should do that. Highlighting stuff. Do not flash screen at low health. Okay. So if this is the case now, then if I find another baddie somewhere, I said somewhere. Yeah, okay. I do not see a nameplate of you. That was cool. A little animation there. Yeah, they did make some changes. It took a little bit to download this latest patch, so I do know there are some substantial changes. Just still exploring what they all are. I just want to confirm that. Let me get on my horse. Oh, by the way, I'm almost to level 40. When I reach level 40, I can get a faster mount than this, which will be really cool. Though I can't wait till level 60 when I can get a flying mount. Okay, so... still nothing. It looks like those dudes are waiting for a respawn as well. Well, gosh darn it. I may have to... okay, you don't have that quest as part of you either. Did you guys give up waiting for here? Perchance. Like, this is the last quest to do up here, as far as I can tell. I really want to complete this. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and complete this off camera. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we finally got Zanzil's formulation. And I did confirm that the nameplates are back to what they used to be, showing... I mean, I guess he's interesting, but only showing the nameplates for enemies that have the quests associated with them that I'm tracking. Hi.
Need assistance?
Did he use shimmerweed? I'm guessing he used shimmerweed. No, wait. Amber seeds. It's gotta be amber seeds. This is fascinating. Just think of all the applications. Thanks again, Altania. Remember, if you ever need anything mixed for you, and I mean anything, you can always ask the flask. Oh yeah, another thing is that I can wear some mail armor now. That's another thing they added.
Off and away.
So I will definitely be taking advantage of that. Alright, so next thing we gotta do is we gotta come down here to this cool area, Booty Bay, and also this is where the message in the bottle leads. Okay. Well, I've been there trying to look for baby gorillas in the rain. I didn't find any baby gorillas in the rain. So, I guess... let's go... yeah, let's go here first. So, I will head over to that island. Like I said, I've already been there before, but that was just myself looking for some baby gorillas, which I did not successfully find. I will be back with you once I get closer to that island. Alright, so here we are on this island, as you can see in the mini-map in the upper right-hand corner. And it looks like there's some skinnables. That's not the point of this quest. I don't see anything here. I'm guessing this is an escort quest. So while we're waiting for it to respawn, let me just go ahead and skin some more things that people have left behind for me. By the way, I forgot to mention that last time when I was here looking for baby gorillas, it was raining on the outside of this island. But whenever I came to this island, it wasn't raining. So, yeah. This island has its own weather. This may be contentious. I'm going to cut and come back when I finally have possession of this quest, as I am assuming that it's an escort quest and that I'm not just missing something. So, be back in a moment. Alright, here we go.
You wish to speak?
Princess Puba, have you come to free me? These vicious jungle cats have been circling me for some time now. I watch them as closely as I can, but they seem to just disappear into the grass. How they snarl and hiss. Don't get me wrong, I still want you to rescue me, but first clear out some of these cats. I won't need to be rescued if I end up someone's dinner.
Farewell.
Okay, so before we can rescue you, we have to go around and slay some of these dudes. I was running into them before. There we go. There's one of them. I really like this new thing. It really helps. By the way, I want you to be on assist. So you actually do, you know, attack the enemies. Hello, I thought I saw... Huh. Okay, so that UI looked interesting. So it looks like part of this may very well be an escort quest. But... okay, so that's Hunter's Mark. Vulnerabilities are exposed. I can use that. What does this do again? Yeah, it like deals extra damage to whatever has my Hunter's Mark. Whoops, I started moving too soon. This is all a lot to get used to. This overhaul. Well, not a complete overhaul, but enough of an overhaul. Huh. I only got 2 more jaguars to slay. And I definitely got some more corpses to... well... you disappeared quickly. Oh well. Still looking for more of these dudes. Come on. By the way, you may notice that aspect of the cheetah is gone. I can't skin either of you yet. I still have it, but it no longer is a permanent effect. Well, I no longer get stunned if I get hit while using it. What was that? But it no longer lasts forever. It just increases my movement speed by 90% for 3 seconds and then 30% for another 9 seconds after that. And it has a 3-minute cooldown, so... yeah, I don't see myself using it. Really, it's not an effective way to get around faster in general. Okay. Still can't skin either of you. I only need 1 more. Just 1 more of these dudes. I'll come up along this way. Anything? No? No, nothing. They're probably all around me. I heard... yep. Okay, so now that I have that done, I can come back on over here and wait for her to respawn, because it looks like she's not there. Be back when she is. And she's here. It's about time you returned. I was beginning to worry that I was going to be eaten while you hunted. A cat eating a princess. Wouldn't that be a fancy feast? And I grew to level 40. I understand that you're anxious to rescue me, but the time is not yet right. First, I'm going to need some of my things. The gorillas and the monkeys on the other side of the island have taken most of my possessions. I'll need my tiara, my scepter, my slippers, and my diary before I'm ready to leave. What? Stop looking at me like I'm some sort of insane person. You don't know what it's like being a princess.
We shall meet again.
Okay. Fine. What did I get, though? I got True Shot. Increases haste by 40% and causes Arcane Shot and Multi-Shot to always apply Hunter's Mark. Lasts 15 seconds. I'll put that up here with this. So I got a scepter. Actually, did I get anything else besides just that? Nah, I think True Shot's the only thing I got from that level up. Well, I guess I could have looked here too, yeah. Okay. Ooh, yay. More skinning opportunities. These opportunities help get my skinning up on occasion.
It's too far away.
I got a tiara. Looks like you just looted him, so you must not have skinning. Ooh, but I really want to complete these quests too. Ooh, but slippers. And you did not have anything of interest.
It's too far away.
You know, I'm starting to think that based upon these changes they've made, that I'd be quite capable of doing things without my pet.
I need to get closer.
Huh. That's actually kind of cool. And we got the diary. Can we read the diary? Do we have the diary? I don't see the diary. Nah. Okay, well, now that we got that stuff, will she finally come with us? Okay, I recognize that you're there. Of course, she might not be there still. Indeed. Okay, well, you know the drill. I will come back to you when she has come back to us. Alright, here we are. I shudder to think what Mukla plans to do with me. Puba surveys her belongings. Looks like it's all here. Alright, I think I'm ready to be rescued now. Altania, I have now put my faith in you to help free me. This great Sky-Mane King Mukla is my captor. He commands the beasts of this island, and they keep me here against my will with the aid of this chain. If you can slay him and find the key to this shackle, I shall be indebted to you greatly. I often hear him to the southeast side of the island, but please be careful, he is not to be trifled with.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Okie dokie, and while we're at it, let's go ahead and... Oh yeah, I think they also may have changed some of the phrases that are said. Ah, it looks like somebody got to him already. But I think, if I remember correctly, he does patrol this area a bit, so he should be spawning somewhere around here. I haven't a clue how long that'll take. So, as before, be back. Alright, I'm already engaging in a battle with him. Went ahead and summoned that thing as a little distraction. Just to see what that was like. That was interesting. So that was my minion, that little guy there. Huh. Okay, and this guy still hasn't despawned. It's like the same dude. Sorry that was sudden, he kind of spawned right where I was sitting, so the battle kind of started right then, and I didn't have time to lead into it. And I also did want to try that, so it summoned a boar. What does it say? It's going to summon a dark minion. I wonder if it's a different thing all the time. You know what, just to test it out. Yeah, that time it's something different. Huh. Okay, so it doesn't always summon the same thing, just a generic helper. Possibly in some sort of class of animals. I'll be back. Okay, she's back.
How may I aid you?
I think my ancestor, someone has come to aid me. Do you have the key that will free me? Altania, you have saved me from a great dishonor. If it was within my power, I would offer you a place among my tribe. But for now, all I can offer you is this token for the courage and ability you have shown.
Walk with the earth.
Thank you again for your aid. May the wind always be at your back during your travels. So is this not an escort quest? I guess not. Okay. Sure. Next thing we have to do is come over here to Booty Bay. Pretty interesting sounding place. But if I remember correctly, it's quite festive there. Well, not festive. Festive's not the right word. Quite, lively would be a good word to describe it. Hang on a second, I just noticed. I'm not seeing these up all the time. Is that something I can do? Yeah, displayed as both, but... What about... I'll have to look for that later. The ability to get those to show up all the time. But anyway, coming through this cool looking mouth thing. You're a level 1 horde person, and you're not hostile. Oh yeah. I mean, just take a look at this place. It's so beautiful. Lots of graphical things going on. I used to sail a ship from here all the way to Ratchet in Kalimdor. I was a successful captain with a sterling reputation. Until those cursed sea giants ruined me. They smashed my ship, killed my crew, and sent me on a lifeboat to Booty Bay. I will not rest until their corpses pepper the ocean floor. One of the giants, Gorlash, stole my captain's chest. I hear Gorlash wanders the coast east of here. Find him and get back my chest. Do that, and you'll have earned a captain's gratitude.
See you later.
That might have been who we saw over there. Nope, that's Mokelaw, whatever.
Need help?
I've been sent by the good people of Theramore to find loyal members of the Alliance who are willing to help Lady Jaina with some problems in Dustwallow. You weren't really here working for the goblins, were you? The path back to Dustwallow will take you through Ratchet. Wait on the end of this pier for the next boat. Once you get to Ratchet, speak with Gazlo. He'll point you in the right direction from there. Ugh, I think I stepped on a fish, and it flopped.
So what?
To Ratchet, okay, so we'll keep that quest for later. But let's also go around and explore here. Yeah, graphics are a little bit jumpy here. I guess there's just a lot going on. You sure seem eager to work, matey. Not sure why some land-loving human hunter is offering to help the Blackwater Raiders, but I'm not going to turn you away. We've made Booty Bay our happy home away from the high seas, but word has it that the Bloodsail have some new plan cooked up. All me boys are too busy hitting the grog and looking for ladies. What I need is a scout. Check the cove just north of Booty Bay along the Savage Coast and see what you find.
Hurry back!
Okay. What do you want? Sick. So very sick. I've contracted Stranglethorn fever. Technically, Cape of Stranglethorn fever. Deadly virus. Only cure is to eat the heart of Mock the Savage, elusive white beast. Witch Doctor Umbagwa, only one who can summon. Seek Umbagwa in hidden cave on Southern Cape. Hurry. Dying. Dying. Okay. I'll do that. I see a whole lot of things, and I don't know how to get to any of them. Can I go through this door? What's up here? I go through here. Back up. Come on, there we go. Well, where are you? Well, you're not there. I'm looking for the Flight Master. I see the green thing. Okay, so I have to get over there somehow? Oh, there's a door over here. Oh, here's a mailbox. Okay, I can finally pick up my letter. I got 2 of them. Survival Hunter. It's time to get your hands dirty and leap into battle. No longer does a survival hunter fight at range, but instead we fight up close and personal. Your weapon of choice is now a pole armor staff. The pole armor is enclosed to help you with this transition. Not as good as what I have. Survival Hunter. I got 2 of them. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think they're the same thing. But my bow is still even better. Still, that I can equip polearms is interesting.
Light be with you.
We just received a griffin from the Plaguelands, bearing news. It doesn't sound good. The city of Vanderhall is in the middle of a 3-way war between the Forsaken, the Alliance, and the Scourge. Dean Wren has rolled the dice and sent a Death Knight to lead the charge for his cause, but I'm sure he can use all the help he can get. They specifically asked for an Alliance hunter to participate in some specialized missions. If you accept the charge, speak to me again, and I will prepare a portal. Okay.
Be careful. For the Alliance.
You know what? Let's do that.
Go with honor, friend.
Let's see what this looks like. Huh. Where am I? I'm in the Eastern Kingdoms. I'm up here. So there's Booty Bay down there. And there's some more stuff to do up here. Huh. Okay, I'm not ready to be up here yet. I'm gonna head back down here to Booty Bay. I'm gonna do all these quests, and then I guess this can be my next stop then. And I'll keep you there so I'll know I'll be able to mark your location. Let me go ahead and grab this flight path, though, so that I can fly up here later. I think that'll be handy. And then let me warp back to Stranglethorn area. But not all the way there, because I couldn't find the Flight Master, or at least the path to get there.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Yeah, so I'll be back at Stranglethorn. Give me just a moment. Well, while we're heading on our way back to Stranglethorn, to Booty Bay, sorry, might as well go ahead and take care of, ooh, hello, the quests that we picked up so far, that are on the way, starting with the Heart of Mach. The Stranglethorn Fever. Apparently, Mach should be... Okay, I just earned that achievement. Mach should be around here somewhere. I guess it looks like he might possibly be in that cave. It said I explored all of Stranglethorn, and then here we are here. Oh, hello. What are you at?
Relax.
Witch Doctor Mbagwa knows, or know what Mach the Savage like. Yes, yes. Me speak with spirits and make he come, I do. But other gorilla beasts like Spirit talking too. You protect Witch Doctor Mbagwa, and I make he come to you. Witch Doctor Mbagwa wants something first. You bring a gorilla fane, and me start Spirit talking.
Later.
Okay, so I have to get a gorilla fane. Presumably from a gorilla. Come on, can I get close enough? Maybe from this angle. Indubitably. And I can skin you. I don't know if you'll count or not. Well... Gosh darn it. Now I can't get up there. Can I? Maybe I can. No, not easily anyway. So, well, that's a waste of a shot.
It's too far away.
I'm just hoping these guys have it. Yeah, I got a Gorlafane, okay. Got a Gorlafane from that. Now we just turn it into him, and I think he makes Mock appear. Possibly.
Who you be?
Witch Doctor and Bagua like gorilla fanes. For you, I talk to spirits. Make Mock the Savage come. You protect Witch Doctor and Bagua from other gorilla beasts, though, or no Mock for you.
See ya later.
Get ready, everyone. Here come Debs. Okay, I'm assuming you're going to be coming from the outside in. And if that's the case... There we go, there's one.
I need to get closer.
There's two.
I'm out of range.
Do these guys have names? I guess just that one had a name. So we got the Heart of Mock. And we can skin you.
Hello, man.
Witch Doctor and Bagua know what Mock this. Oh.
Be seeing ya.
I can bring him another Gorlafane and just keep repeating that quest. Okay. So I guess my next stop is here. Or here. Vertically, this one's first, but it's saying this one's closer distance-wise. It does not take into account things like terrain that's impossible to get around. But it looks like it still may be closer, so yeah, we'll go do the captain's chest next. Alright, so we should be seeing the chest here somewhere. Is it underwater? Looks like it might be underwater. Maybe? What did this say again? From Gorlash and the Cape of Stranglethorn. Okay, so there's a creature called Gorlash that we need to get this from, and he's apparently somewhere around here? I don't see any creature. Yeah, hello. Gorlash. How you doing, buddy? I need to get something that you stole. If you'd be so kind. Thank you, dude. That's a pet battle. I'm not ready for that. I've been looking up more about these pets, and it looks like these blue ones are pretty rare. And the rarity of them, the quality of them, determines how much their stats increase. So, in what way are you rare? I forget how to see the actual rarity of that pet, like what it does. But the rarer pets get more stats upon each level up, so it's more worth it to level them up. Than anyone else. No, I guess I do come this way. So I've been changing my roster, changing my lineup to have these guys, and they have pretty good range of things, but they're not high enough. I was relying on Pet Battle Day thingamajig, which started then and ended here, so I gotta wait for like next month. Okay. So those guys are super easy. Looks like. On top of the barrel, you discover a map with some hastily written text on it, along with some coins. The map shows Booty Bay with the red X drawn precisely at the spot at which you are standing. The scribbled text reads, "Set up your command post here and bide your time. The Fleet Master will send out word when it's time to make your move. I'm placing Lieutenant Bruce in charge here. This time will be different. This time we take Booty Bay once and for all. The map is held in place with the dagger, placed right through the location of Booty Bay. Okay, so gotta report my findings. I also got this quest, Captain's Chest, so yeah, looks like that is in Booty's Bay. Which is just up yonder. Overall, I'm liking the changes that they've made in this patch. I think it's pretty cool. My guess is that those weapons that I got would be more powerful than the bow that I would have if I did not have an heirloom bow, which means that I just got to go do some more stuff at the Darkmoon Fair when it next comes around and get possibly better weapons.
Can I help you?
Ahoy, Altania, did you find Gorlash? That chest was my favorite, and it has a hidden compartment that held my greatest treasures. You found it. What a glorious day for old Heckleberry this is. Getting back my chest cools some of the fire in me, but my revenge isn't complete. The next giant on my list is called Nikolash. I remember vividly how he leapt from the sea foam and plucked poor poop-deck Paul from the crow's nest, swallowed him in one gulp he did, and snapped my mizzenmast in two on the way down. No man on my crew deserves such a heinous death, so we're going to use Nikolash's appetite against him. Kelsey Gantz should be able to sell you some meat, and Whiskey Slim has enough boost to knock out, well, a sea giant. You'll find both of them in town. Okay.
See you around.
So I gotta make a couple purchases. And I've still got to find the Flight Master. But I also got something to turn in for you.
Talk to me.
Sure, I remember you, Hunter. Back from scouting, I see. Shiver me timbers, so the Bloodcell Buccaneers are planning some sort of attack on Booty Bay? Why the nerve of those scoundrels? Booty Bay will always be run by the Blackwater Raiders. This is bigger than I thought. Report what you have learned to Baron Revelgaz at once. You'll find him here in Booty Bay.
Keep it real.
Also, while I'm here, I want to go ahead and just poke my head in here. Mace Crafter.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine, yourself?
Hey there.
Superior Weaponry. Superior Weaponry. I'm gonna go ahead and repair my stuff. You know what, let's go ahead and take this opportunity to do this, 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 this.
Be careful.
You know, just clear up my inventory some. Your engineering supplies, so do not need you.
Light be with you. Light bless you.
Got better bows than that.
Time is money, friend.
Pirate supplies.
Glad I could help.
You're a player, and you are a cook.
Good day to you.
No, no, no. Requires level 45. I'll go ahead and grab this for when I reach that level. Requires cooking. Okay, so I do not know this.
Safe travels.
And there's this one that I can do now that I'm level 40. I forgot about that until just now. Ooh, this looks fancy. So you can take a look at this. Unlearned. Stuff that you've not yet learned. Huh, that's cool. It tells you where to find it. I had an add-on that would help you do that. I don't know why this bar is gray now, though. Huh. Okay. I wonder what the others look... wrong thing. No, it is... That isn't it. It's... Well, it's that. Leatherworking looks like that. You can see where to get this stuff, the cost, the zone, the vendor. It doesn't tell you exact coordinates, but that's fine. It helps you narrow it down a lot, I think. That's cool. Oh, hello, this. Skinning skills. Okay, so these help you get interesting. Archaeology. Doesn't look like there's much new things there. Fishing. Well, yeah, okay. Cooking. Well, already seen that. We can make some of this. And then see all of these. Okay. Huh. I will definitely have to spend some more time on my own looking at that stuff. But where are the rest of these quests? I guess you have to zoom in there. I guess I... no. Yeah, let me zoom in there so I can get a better idea of where everything is. Are you maybe down here? What are you? Fishing supplies. Huh. Increases the size of my fishing bobber for a couple minutes. That's definitely interesting. I am really wanting to explore all this area. Booking trainer and supplies. Let me browse your goods. Ooh, did not know that.
Safe travels.
And then...
Have a good one. How are you?
Let me go ahead and sell that.
See you later.
What's up? Have a good one.
Those props just loaded all of a sudden. Huh. Okay, and then I'm back on this level. Oh yeah, I gotta turn you in. Mother, so cold. Heading into the twisty nether. Hold me, mother, I'm not your mother. Your strength returning. Where might I be, Booty Bay? Oh my, I had the strangest dream. The weakness has not completely left me. Okay, well that was a thing, I guess. Are you up there then? So I go in here. I go up. I go across here. I go up here. I go through here. I go over here. I go up here. Okay, yeah, I've discovered a flight path. Now, let's go on back down here. You're an herbalism trainer, don't need you. Are you back here that I need to go? I think these gray things on the map indicate that they're indoors, because as soon as I do that, yeah. Okay, you have a quest for me. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who don't pay their gambling debts. And there are a lot of people who owe me. Think you can help me collect? First, there's Shaky Philip down by the docks. He owes me plenty after that last week's game, and I want my due. But to get it, we'll have to scare him. Go out of town and hunt Elder Mistvale gorillas. Find a nice selection of giblets, then take them to Shaky. Don't let on that they're from an animal. Let him think the worst.
See you later.
Okay, so make him think that they are from a person that did not pay their debts. Well, I suppose you're a nice enough person. Yes, human, I'm quite busy. Yes, well, you're not. Fascinating. I'll need some time to study this. Why don't you have a look around Booty Bay and come back later?
Goodbye for now.
Okay. Hold on, were there other things over here? Yeah. There was. Are you in this building? Maybe. Is there a basement, though? I don't think so. At least not accessible from up there. Man, this place is so cool with all its intricacies, but it's so... There's not a basement down there. It's so hard to find everything. So I guess you're up here then. Maybe. 'Cause it looks kind of like you're in this building. Up here? Yes.
Adventure awaits.
Bloodsail Buccaneers attacking Booty Bay? This isn't the first time that those blackguards have tried something. Booty Bay is impenetrable. Sounds like they might be changing their strategies up, though. Wouldn't put it past Ferellan to try something crazy. Very well, let's see what else they're up to. I want to know details, Altania. Our supremacy over the Bloodsail is due largely in part to our stronghold here in Booty Bay, but intelligence also plays a critical role. The Bloodsail maintain a few meager camps to the south, which they call their Southern Command. Well, you're going to raid their excuse for a Southern Command, find their plans, and slaughter their men. Return with whatever information you can find. How'd I get roped into doing this? Also, we have a quest to pick up here.
Here there.
Ah, the sea life. I ain't gonna say it's the good life, but it's my life. When I get into port, I like to find me a good bottle of grog and some high-quality snuff. Nasty habits, but what's a pirate without his vices, right? So you can imagine how heartbroken I was to find out the herbalist here in town has gone and sold out of the stuff. Says his shipment got hijacked by those Bloodsail raiders. I bet a fearless hunter like you could convince him to share the goods, eh?
Be good.
Yeah, possibly. Let me get on my horse. Okay. There's another quest to pick up over here. Lots and lots of quests here. And is it upstairs? There's a cow. Bossy is busy trying to figure out how to get back downstairs. So you say you're outside then, okay. You're not like up on a roof, are you? No. Oh, hello. There's a path over here, too. Oh, hello.
What can I do for you?
I've asked, who goes there? Arg, I am but useless without me special enchanted eye. Bad enough to have lost me eyes in battle in the first place. By some stroke of luck, we docked in Menethil, and a traveling wizard enchanted a special class eye that let me see again. Last night I ended up getting jumped by some Bloodsail Buccaneers on my way out. Took me eye, they did. Seems those blokes have found their way to Booty Bay. Helping old Sea Dog by getting me eye back.
Or the Alliance?
Okay. But you know what? That's a lot of stuff to do. That's a lot of stuff that we've done so far. A lot of new stuff to get used to. Thank you for watching.